You know, y'all, this is a little dicey. Whew, guys, my heart's beating a bit. So, you know, y'all, let's just hit it. Let's just go for it. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today, I just felt like doing a little cash sit-down video with you guys. I've done some pretty steamy's not the right word. I've done some pretty intense videos recently, and they're good. Content heavy, but a little intense. So I just wanted to take it down a notch, chill out a bit, and just hang out with you guys. So today we're gonna be doing a Q&A, and I have a whole boatload of questions for you guys. Definitely not gonna get through all of them, but there's some interesting questions on here. So we're gonna dive deep today and have fun. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. And I post a lot of opportunities for you guys to answer questions. And go ahead and slide in my DMs if you guys ever have any questions. So yeah, so don't miss out on all the fun and head on over there. But let's go ahead and just get straight into it. So let's just start off with a heavy hitter, okay guys? You know, I feel a little risque today. So Patricia B asks, are you a virgin and are you waiting until marriage? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am, Patricia. I am a virgin and I am waiting until marriage, and that's not even just because I'm a Christian or a believer and that's just like what my church tells me to do or whatever. No, I will make a whole video on this, but I just firmly believe that God set aside sex for marriage and only marriage, and any time that it's done outside of marriage, you're putting a lot at risk and you're just outside of his covenant and outside of what he truly desires for us. Sex is like a really, really intense thing, and it's the most intimate thing you could ever do with another human being. And it's literally meant to bind two people together spiritually. So it's not just a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. That's why if you dated someone and you slept with them and you break up, it's a lot harder and a lot more difficult to separate from them and to get over it and heal from it, because you literally have created a soul tie with this person. So we're not gonna get into all the deep details, but yes, I am waiting until marriage, and I believe that it's a really, really smart thing to do and very wise, and I'm just holding out for God's best. Okay, this one's really cute. Grace asked, how are you doing? Grace, that's so sweet, thanks for asking. Let's think, you know when you just go through life and you're like, wait, how am I doing? I'm doing really good. Honestly, I've been really loving this season of my life. It's been really cool. So I've been away at school and living outside of the house for the last 2 years. I was going to school, and then I moved to LA, and then I went back to school, and then now, ever since quarantine started, I've just been living back at home, and I've just been working, saving up money. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying this season of my life and just using this season to really discover what I'm passionate about and like, oh, what's going on there? What I really feel like, where I really feel God is calling me and leading me. And so this season has been all about me becoming financially independent and just financially secure and also educated. I've been really getting into like financial podcasts and stuff. So that's been really cool. But also it's just been really cool to be single. Like I've never been in a relationship, but I feel like I'm just really more than ever taking advantage of my single season. And I think just as I'm getting older and realizing that I'm not going to be single forever, and honestly, like pretty soon it's probably going to change. Maybe it's becoming more likely that my relationship status will change. I'm just trying to really prepare myself for that and just educating myself in the best way. So I've been listening to so many podcasts, just like really investing in my future and just learning how to be a good daughter to my parents at home and to be a good employee at my work and to also just be a good steward with the things that God's given me, like using Instagram and using the gifts like writing and speaking and editing videos and stuff and doing the podcast. So I've just been really learning a lot. And so how am I doing? I'm doing really good. I am just really enjoying life and just diving deeper with God every day and discovering more of who I am. So I've been good. Okay, y'all, we're diving deep again. You ready? Do you believe in a guy pursuing a girl or not? Okay, I'm pretty sure what she means by this question is, do I believe that guys should be the ones to pursue girls, or could girls also pursue guys? So I'll just interpret it as that and answer. So, you know, y'all, this is a little dicey. So I am a little old-fashioned, and I really believe in guys pursuing girls. And let me explain before all my feminists come at me. Let's first off define pursuing. So I don't really like the idea of girls going out and like asking out guys and actually being the ones to initiate it, if that makes sense. I'm not talking about like sliding in the DMs and being like, and like starting a conversation or like initiating that first interaction. So I wouldn't consider that pursuing, but to me, pursuing is like literally asking them on a date or like pursuing them explicitly romantically, you know, if that makes sense. So I personally just wouldn't want to pursue a guy in that way. And I personally would prefer a guy to pursue me and to be the one to initiate it and be the one to ask me out, for two reasons. So first off, I believe that the guys are the leaders in the relationship, and I want to date someone, I personally want to date someone where I feel like I'm being led. Obviously, we want to be equally yoked. I'm not looking for someone who is gonna like give me my direction and purpose in life or whatever, but I want them to be a strong male leader, someone that can father my children, someone that I feel protected by and just spiritually well led by, and someone that I can trust. And I feel that the first sign of a strong male figure is them having the guts to, if they have interest in you, to have the guts to actually come up to you and to state their intentions and to pursue you. And I do believe that guys have been hardwired by the Lord to be the pursuers, and girls were hardwired by the Lord to desire to be pursued. And obviously I know that there is some variation in there and different levels of, like there are some girls with like stronger, more dominant personalities and guys with more timid personalities. But ultimately, overall, generally, I believe that guys are meant to be the pursuers and girls are meant to be pursued. I don't know. And also I do believe that if a guy is interested in you, then he will let you know. I don't think that it's going to be some mystery. I don't think that it's going to be something that you're going to have to force or like contrive in any way. So I very much just believe in just like the hand of God in all of it. And I love the idea of me just running my own race and staying in my own lane and pursuing what I feel God has placed in my heart and making myself available and keeping my eyes open and being alert. But I do believe that God in the right time will bring the two of us together, and that the guy's gonna spark an interest in me and he's gonna want to pursue me, and it's not something I'm gonna have to force or contrive. So that was kind of like a tangent a bit, but overall, I personally would prefer a guy to pursue me, and I don't feel the conviction or the green light from the Lord for me to go out of my way to like ask guys out. I don't think this is like a black and white answer. I'm just saying in general, I do believe that God has wired men to be the pursuers and girls to be pursued. And if anything, the times where I do want to pursue a guy in a way is times where I'm falling out of trust in God and am wanting to make something happen that's not necessarily happening how I'd like it to happen or is meant to happen. So honestly, I feel like when I'm at my healthiest, I'm not seeking it out and I'm not feeling this need to go out and like ask guys out, but I'm just trusting that God will bring the guy into my life naturally at the right time, and that he's going to initiate it. So anyway, that's just my view on it. I can again do a whole video and like podcast on this, but I'm a little bit old-fashioned and that's just how I would personally like it. So I don't know. Hopefully that answers the question. Whew, guys, my heart's beating a bit. We've covered a lot so far. How do you do it to be so gorgeous, sister? Girl, I don't know. I do not know. Okay, here's a fitness one. Yes, Erin, bringing the fitness into this Q&A. Favorite body part to train? Miss you, friend. I miss you too, girl. I love you. favorite body part to train. Y'all, I love the gym. I'm so happy about this question. Okay, I feel like this might surprise people, but for me, it's legs. I love leg day. Like anything glute or quads or hamstring, anything lower body is so flippin' fun for me. So that's my favorite part to train. I really struggle with liking to train upper body. It sounds so bad, and most people that I meet, upper body's their favorite. Like they love back and buys, they love shoulders, that's like their favorite. And most of the time people are like, oh, it's leg day, it's hard. I think that's why I like it. It's like more of a challenge. I feel like I'm like getting my heart rate up more. I feel like there's just more to do. Like it's less stationary. I think that's it. Like a lot of the movements for upper body is just very isolated and very just like you're sitting there like doing shoulder presses or doing like back flies. But when you're doing legs, like you could be doing jump squats, you could be doing walking lunges, you could be doing step ups, you could be doing deadlifts, hamstring curls. Like there's literally so much that you can do for your legs, and I think that's why I like it so much. I love jumping exercises. Like jumping exercises are my favorite things in the whole world. Like jump lunges, jump squats, those are literally my favorite. Step ups. So yeah, so favorite body part is just anything lower body. Someone said favorite devotional, question mark. Love this one too. So I have two things that I use. First and foremost, I cannot talk about this enough or hype this up enough. I'm sure I've talked about it in other videos and on my podcast. But guys, there is on the Bible app a Bible in a year plan that was put together by the Bible Project. I don't know if you guys know or are familiar with their videos. If not, I'll link their YouTube channel down below, but they are phenomenal. But basically they have a whole plan on the Bible app that takes you through the Bible in 365 days. They have it all split up for you in equal parts, and they also have video devotionals that go with a lot of the days, and so they explain the passages you're reading, and it literally is so cool. And not only that, but it's not just taking you through the Bible from like Genesis to Revelation, but they're taking you through the whole Bible in chronological historical order. So the Bible isn't actually lined up in how it historically happened. So they line up in that way on this Bible plan. So you're literally reading through history as it unfolds, and you're reading through the whole Bible. It is literally so cool. And I've tried to read through the whole Bible before, and it's just so hard to do it on your own because I don't know how to split up the Bible in that many days, and I just feel lost, and having the videos to help explain it is so good. Also, the only other devotional that I use is I'll crack this open every once in a while and I'll read a little bit before I get into like my actual meaty Bible study time, and it's the Strong Devotional by Lisa Bevere. And it's so good, guys. The stuff is so powerful, so good. She has it all segmented out into different subjects. She talks about everything from relationships to God, to just spiritual warfare, to unforgiveness, to wisdom and friendship, like literally everything. So she talks about it all in here. Super helpful. I definitely think it's like geared more towards girls, but guys, you can get stuff out of this too, you know? So yeah, highly recommend. Next question. I got a lot of questions that are kind of generally in the same ballpark. Someone asked, are you very picky with guys? What do you look for in a guy? Tips for qualities to look for in a future boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. So, you know what, y'all, let's just hit it. Let's just go for it. Am I picky with guys? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm picky, because picky to me signifies that I'm like, I have like this criteria of exactly what I'm looking for, or like these incredibly high standards, or just like, I don't know, picky kind of sounds like judgmental. So no, I wouldn't say I'm like picky, but I would say that I do have high standards, and I do know my worth, and I do know my identity in Christ. And I will say it's very, very rare that I meet someone that I feel on par with. I feel like we're equally yoked. I feel like we both have solid, active relationships with the Lord that are continuously growing and excelling. It's honestly kind of rare, and again, maybe I just haven't gotten out very much, but it's pretty rare that I meet someone, like a guy that I genuinely feel like challenged in faith by and challenged in life by. And also, this is literally just me, I swear, but I don't know, I don't find that many guys attractive. I know that sounds a little like out there and taboo. It's not even like I have a specific type or anything like that. I just didn't, like growing up, I never really had crushes on guys. Like girls would be like, oh my gosh, this guy's so cute or whatever. And I'd be like, yeah, like he's cute, but I don't know, it's rare that I actually see someone that I'm like super physically attracted to. It's also pretty rare that I find someone where I feel like we match up on a lot of beliefs and where I feel equally yoked with them. And I feel like we're going in the same life direction. So there's a lot of factors that play in. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm picky, but I just would say that I know what I want and I know what I'm looking for. And it's very rare that I meet people that line up in those areas. So to answer the other questions, what am I looking for? I'm looking for someone who genuinely, deeply, passionately loves the Lord and is actively pursuing Him. Someone who is in His Word and knows His Word and has high goals and aspirations for his life. I want someone who's ambitious and someone who has drive, someone I'm physically attracted to. I want someone who's really physically active and loves to work out and that takes health seriously. That's really important to me. And also it would be really awesome if this person also wanted to go into some direction of ministry, not like working in a church or anything necessarily, but I would love to partner with them in some ministry stuff and be like a team together. So that's another huge thing. And someone who can make me laugh. So anyway, I'll just leave it at that, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. Let's get into dicey territory. Okay, I am just going to end it on this last question. Share a memory from 2020 that you love. That's so cute. Man, 2020, what a year, am I right? I feel like I have to like flip back through my photos and like figure out what the heck happened in 2020. I definitely say the highlight though was this, we went on like a week-long road trip with a group of some of my best friends and we went all through, oh my gosh, I'm so bad with directions. Another fun fact about me, I'm so bad with locations. Like I could go on a whole trip and I could maybe tell you like one place that we went, like location wise. I could tell you the places that we saw and the things we saw and the things we did, but I couldn't tell you, oh, we were in this part of the state and I don't know, I don't even know what states we were in. I'm just gonna call my brother really quick and ask him what states we went to. Oh gosh. Sean. Hi. I have a question.
I hopefully have an answer.
So I'm literally filming a video right now. Everyone say hi to Sean.
Oh, I'm actually.
Yeah, you're literally in the video right now.
Literally, what the what?
What the what? So I'm trying to remember what states we went to during the road trip. What states did we go to?
We went to 4 states.
Okay, and hold up. What is that called? Is it the Pacific Northwest or what is it?
Okay, I don't even know where to begin here.
What did we
I mean, it's all Southwest, so like it's I think we in order. We went California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah.
I'm like really validating how bad I am at directions in like geographical locations.
Your internal math is straight.
It's really bad. Okay, well I'm gonna go because I have to finish filming this before the sun goes down. But I love you. I'll talk to you. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Okay, well there you guys have it. First off, you discovered how bad I am at geographical locations, which is embarrassing. Yeah, so another quality of a man I'm looking for is someone who's good at directions and detail stuff. So anyway, I'm just gonna end it there because I'm sure this video is gonna be like 30 minutes long, but I love you guys so much. Thanks. Ooh, hear that train? Nice. Okay guys, I'm gonna go. I'm done. Love you guys. Bye!